Right, so welcome back. We're actually back, hopefully with another daily upload, if I can get this turned around in time. But we're back on the train sim world today. Not on 4, I don't have it yet, because I'm not made of money. We should do soon, though, hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, especially when the Blackpool North Preston, or Blackpool Preston Ormskirk comes out, because that's practically on my doorstep. But anyway, today we're going from Derby to Nottingham. Like I say, Derby, obviously Derby in Derbyshire, Nottingham in Nottinghamshire, because that's how counties work. Doing it in December, a December afternoon. So, it's a lovely November morning in real life. It is getting proper cold now, genuinely. That's what they always will do about this time of year. That's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these. We'll get set up and going, and then I'll have a chat in the one. We're the 158. Get doors unlocked. So well, it's a service that goes on to Newark Castle. I actually don't know where it is. I should, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, either way, we're going. Only going as far as Nottingham. But yeah, so what has happened since I've last done one of these? The last one I did was in January, and it was in Kent. Obviously, it's a diesel bar as well. It's not electric. But yeah, so a lot has happened. So obviously, as I say, it's Thursday today. So yesterday, I put a video on the main channel for once. I know what planet have you woken up on? Yeah, Ipswich. I've got a few more games. I've got stuff like that. I might put them on. Let's get me lights sorted out actually. There we go. So what I'm going to do is because on this the door procedure is, I don't know which door it's going to be, but one of them will stay open. Here it is. You see, because it has the guard, because it features, because you see that the board is open, and when the switch gets flicked, just done. We'll get a buzzer in a second. Yeah. Take the brake off. Need to release the DRA first. Because we head for Long Eaton. So that means I think it's Spondon we're missing out. It's really well modelled, this. Especially after this route's a lot better after they updated it. Because it used to be quite dodgy. I mean, with like cuts in the well, there's still one there, but they've cleaned it up a bit more. It's always welcome. I mean, it is one of the reasons why I haven't got 4 yet. Is because the 3 routes that are. I mean, I'm not interested in US routes. The German route. Oh, I should know it actually. Oh, I've not done my homework here, have I? I know that the US route anyway. It's Antelope Valley, Los Angeles to Lancaster, and not Lancaster, just north of Preston. Lancaster, California, obviously. I should know. I know the updated. I think it was the Dresden route in Germany. That was part of the deal. I have to Google it now. This probably isn't the best driving you're ever gonna see, safety wise anyway. We'll ease it on. We'll get it moving. Oh, it's the cross-border one, that's it. It's the one that goes into Austria. And there's the Flying Scotsman. I can turn this. I think it's a shame you can't program the route destination, 'cause it says there's the codes there for the destination board. What I am going to do is hopefully, because at the moment, I'll talk you through my setup, what I have at the moment. So I've got, I've got the Xbox. I've got an original Xbox One. I got it in 2016. I've had to have a stab in the dark, but that's the only one I've ever had because it's in working good condition. Obviously, it's a bit scratched around the edges. There's a coffee spillage on it, but it's no. Can't think of the phrase. It's nothing major. But hopefully, and I've got a laptop as well, which I got. Oh, I think it was a second lockdown. I think so. It'll be January 2021, and that was what I originally streamed on, where I had the face cam. But because that's a bit old now, I'm having to stream with the inner Xbox features. So hopefully, once I've got a few more coins in the bank. Because because away game wise, we're not where it's all right. Because Blackburn's not too bad. I don't know if I'll do, but no, it's Norwich and that's December. So I can get a bit of saving done. But I'm hoping I can get a PC because then I can because part of the new feature obviously you can edit routes, and I know that the Blackpool Preston Ormskirk line's coming out soon. Through I think it's Just Trains, but I want to edit one. I've maintained always a no-brainer route. It's Blackpool North to Manchester Airport, set in the current day, because you got 331s, 195s. It's decentish length through. It's about 44 miles, I think. But you're going through Blackpool, famous for a shit football team, and obviously like the Tower and all that crap. Preston's probably one of the busiest stations I can think of because nothing doesn't stop there. Then obviously Manchester, then you got Bolton, home of the Phoenix Club, amongst other things. And yeah, I think this just makes sense. This is some of rural Derbyshire. Never actually been to Derby, nor Nottingham for that matter, nor Leicester actually, which makes the bottom part of the triangle of this route. I was good. I couldn't go Leicester away. It's because I just couldn't get there. That was going. I hate watching games on TV now. I want to be there, man. I don't get me wrong. I have nothing against people like who support United. If you're a good guy, then fair enough. Or girl, let's not be misogynist around here. But yeah, I just couldn't. I could not watch all my team's games on a TV. I just don't get how people get enjoyment out of it. East Midlands Trains, set in 2019. This, but anyway, back on topic. Yeah. I just don't see how people get enjoyment watching games on the TV. Because some of away days are some of the best days I have. Like it's just something you can look forward to. Traveling across the country, going to go to new grounds. For me, it's just not better. I'm gonna have to be careful not to overshoot. Because that would be un desastre. But I don't think I don't think we'll get to go to Derby for a while unless we get them in the FA Cup, because they're a bit of a I can't think of the word. They're a bit of an up and down team at the minute, because they beat Northampton 4-0, then they lose to Shrewsbury. I can't remember who they lost to as well, but they're making a habit at the moment of being a bit unpredictable, not in a good way. We'll get this slowed down now. Whoa, where's my frames gone? One for level crossing. Yeah, I see. My Xbox, it does still have its moments where it's a bit it struggles, but apart from that, you know, it does run fine. Obviously, stuff like Microsoft Flight Sim, that's just way beyond its capabilities. Ooh, 43. I'd love to have Flight Sim, me. You know, I'm not even that much of a plane fanatic. Like, trains are my bread and butter. Like, this is what I grew up on, me. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having my own Flight Sim. Don't get me wrong, I'd much rather simulate. I'm not really the biggest fan of flying real life as well, I will add. I just think it's weird. Do you know what I mean? Like, overshot. Stop! Oh, crap. Oh, no. This is the one thing I said I was not going to do today. See, at least got time on my side. Oh, my. This is the one thing I said that I was not going to do today. I was not going to overshoot. Lo and behold, what have I done? You didn't see anything. Trust. Yeah, flying. I don't know, man. It's just weird, isn't it? Because you think the speed that you're going when you're on the runway. What? For me, it's like I've never. It's such a weird sensation. Because you're thinking, right, I'm trusting a bloke here that he's gonna I don't know what the apparatus is called. But you know what I mean? He's gonna pull back. If he doesn't pull back, me and let's say for a 737 or something, like when I went to Italy, we were on a I should know actually. I think it was a 737-800, not a Max 8. Fuck that. I don't even want to go near one of them ever. But it's like when he pulls back, you think, right, if he don't pull back here, me and let's say 120 other people here, we're brown bread here. So the amount of trust that you're putting into a couple of blokes. Oh, let's not be misogynistic again, Gilly. Yeah, you're putting you're putting your life in their hands practically. I guess it's just like deep thoughts like that, isn't it? When I got back, I was coming out of the airport, like I was having a chat with pilots. It's like quite an interesting mentality afterwards. Obviously, fighter pilots a bit different. Well, I don't know about but fighter pilots, they know the risk. Like they're willing to put their lives on the line. It's fighter pilot. At the end of the day, like it's for use in battle. Like they're willing to put their lives on the line for the cause they're fighting for. You think just a regular pilot, like I don't know. It's a fair play. It's must be a good job though, especially like I mean it's not really up my street, but I do know people who've gone into air hostessing because I guess you have to travel the world, don't you? You have to travel the world, and I guess they will give you like a free holiday as part of working for them, like once a year. Not for me though. Not for me. Like, I'm a bit like Dennis Bergkamp, if you know what I mean. Really there. Should get the guard's buzzer. And off we go to... Oh, what a lovely place. Hopefully, he's there to greet us. Attenborough. Denied my request. Are you mad? Oh yeah, right, so... Flight sim obviously couldn't work on this. I used to have Planet Coaster of all games. That ran alright. Better than it did on my laptop, that's for sure. Crikey, that was an absolute PowerPoint presentation on my laptop. Let's not jump the signal. Hey. I know there's a bit of a steep speed decrease coming up soon because it's the curve to go up to Nottingham. Home of who's from Nottingham? Carl Froch, Cobra Froch. Oh, I loved. He was a cracking fighter. You know, I genuinely think he's. Especially when the Groves fight, he doesn't shut up about the fact he let's get a break on. I'm sinning. You're not seeing anything right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. There's really nothing to see here. Yeah, them Groves fight, wow, they were good. Just the whole build-up and everything, like it's a proper Battle of Britain. I do think he's a good analyst as well as Froch. I love his YouTube, Froch on Fighting. Do you know what I mean? He's straight to the point. He don't like the YouTube, which is good. Don't even get me started on YouTube fighting. Not seen that many knobs in a ring since I watched a Serbian film. that's a bit mad for my standards, Jesus. I'm not even going to go into it, but if you've been on Twitter in the past few days, you'll know what I mean if I say the horse video. That has got to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched North End get fucking trounced at Blackpool and Burnley in the same season. So to say that guy's gonna be feeling a bit hoarse this morning. He didn't say it. Look at that. I'm on the ball. Tells me to whistle for this crossing. I'm on it. Oh, I will. I'll have it. Whilst we roll up to Attenborough, I'll talk you through my last train adventures because that was a bit of a nightmare. So in the international breaks, I will obviously, if you know me, I want to do the 92. If you know what it is, the 92 football grounds, 92 football league grounds in England. And Wales, there's a few in Wales, obviously. But yeah, so it was international break, so I thought, right, I'm gonna go to Crewe because I've not been to Crewe, and it's not too hard to get to on the train. So the train from Preston down to Crewe was delayed, and I was thinking, I know I'd make kick off because the ground is literally it's literally next to the station. Like you can almost see into the ground. So thinking, right. So the train was actually due at about 1:20. Didn't roll in until about 1:45. It took about 45 minutes. So I got to Crewe for about 2:30. That's sound. So I watched the game. They absolutely trounced Tranmere Rovers are shockingly bad. And I've seen some bad teams in my time, but they were horrific. They were down to 9 men at the end. The keeper sent off a handball outside the area. Just an absolute disaster zone. But so yeah, they won 2-0. So then coming off the game, got to the station. I actually had to take a long route round because they had to shut some weird cordons in place. Like it's a bit of a derby match. It's not like they're out and out derby. The Northern Rail train pass. That is a modded livery though. I do remember adding that. Just a bit of realism at Nottingham and they do operate at Nottingham, full service on. But yeah, so coming off the game, I go down to the station. I look at the board. It says 17. I think it's 17:08. I was gonna get back. I would have missed that anyway because it was so much added time. Stopped. That's much better. Yeah, so I've come to stop it, and then get me thumbnail. So that's my thumbnail sorted. But yeah, so come off the game, and I see such and such train to Preston. It was 17:08 to Edinburgh. Cancelled. So, yeah. Let's wait for next one. Next one, 18:08. Cancelled. Well, after that, 19:08 cancelled. So I'm thinking, oh crap. So I had two choices. I'm gonna have to either go through. So you gotta remember, it's a Saturday night. Obviously, international break helps, but you've got Liverpool, which I looked at. It's full of Tranmere fans as well. Obviously, I've been in the Crewe end, so that's probably a recipe for disaster. And I'd have to wait in Liverpool for 40 minutes. So I look, Manchester. Oh, there's a train at 5:30. I'll get that up to Manchester Piccadilly. Oh wait, that's delayed. That's delayed half an hour. So then when at Crewe, I finally it was a northern service up to Manchester via like Sandbach, Holmes Chapel, and Stockport. And between Holmes Chapel, I can't remember which one. I think it might have been Chelford. We pull into the side to let the delayed train pass. That makes us delayed. So we'll get back. So we're coming through Piccadilly. It's about 10 to 7 at this point. Just coming to 10 to 7. I look at times. There's a train to Preston at 18:50. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to get a move on it when we get to Piccadilly. We're rolling in. So actually no. So I look at and I see there's a train at 18:50. Up to Preston. So I think we're at Levenshulme. I think that's how you say it. I look at the I can't remember what the boards are called. You know, the ones you see, the information boards. It says like where the next train's going and stuff. and it says expected arrival times. It says Manchester Piccadilly 1848, and I'm thinking, right, I know the layout of Piccadilly, so the train to Preston's gonna be on 1450, I think it is. Well, the platforms go north anyway. Thinking, right, we need to get we need a good position in here because I'm gonna have to get a move on here. So we pull in 1848. I'm thinking, right. So I'm doing warm ups on the train at this point, and yeah. So as soon as that goes like, I'm like, burn, sprint, and I managed to get there with 3 minutes to spare actually. So that was all right. But I've not think I've run as fast ever, to be honest. Well, I will have done, but not that it comes to mind at present. Actually get home. The reason why I was desperate to avoid Manchester is because you got to remember that was the night of the KSI Fury fight, and it was the Super League Grand Final. Which, when you couple it together, I mean that's quite a lot of traffic, people traffic going through Manchester. So you approach Beeston, but yeah, that was a fun day out. The moral of the story: don't trust Avanti West Coast ever. Crap, I'm gonna be late here. That's a bad idea, actually. I've already overshot Long Eaton. We don't need this. Well, I'll tell you what, last night I was watching Fleetwood against Blackpool. It's a cracking game for the neutral, that. I just think I really wish Fleetwood had won. Could have made things amazing for everybody. But they can't defend, which is a bit of an issue when you've got a 2-0 lead. It was a cracking finish for the equaliser for Jack Marriott. He's a good. I don't know how Fleetwood have managed to get him at that level. He's too good for League One, I think. I remember he's a legend in my book anyway, because he put Leeds out at their own backyard in the Championship playoffs once. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a bit of a move on here. Go via the sea line. Yeah. So now, so North End, we've got Coventry City on the weekend. Obviously, they've lost the 2 best players from last season, Gyökeres and Hamer. Playoff runners up last year though, so they obviously do pack a threat. And I've been surprised that they're at the 20th. I thought they'd do better than that, mate. Because obviously they got Hadji right, which for the Championship, he might be American, but that's a good signing, that. And got Godden, Sims. No, they've got O'Hare now back from injury as well. So do you know what I mean? It's not like they've got a completely useless team. And I will forever avoid calling teams useless now, because I remember saying we played Huddersfield last season on Boxing Day, right? It's a free 3 points, because we beat them 4-1 in the cup and then won in there in the league. That was when we could not win at home for anything, because they did us on our own patch, and that was horrible. Yeah, hopefully, well, I know Mr. Finn Galding's got it. He's a good lad. I love his channel. I hope he's there this year, because he weren't there last year because he was illness. It is quite well modelled, this, to be fair. I'll go outside, but I don't want to ruin my frames. Like, the sounds, no, they're quite realistic. Like when I've been on a 158. Yeah, that's the only issue is with it when it added deliveries. It is a bit glitchy like that. You will just see one car, 158s, come rolling past you. But it is what it is. I guess it's just, it was Halloween, wasn't it, the other day, so it's just poltergeist activity. I have to bring my speed down a bit now. Apparently we must go on the sea line, whatever that's meant to mean. I think we are approaching Nottingham though now. Home of, well, actually not home of, but where the where our favourite YouTuber Flying the Orangutan, or FNG, resided for a few years. Home of Nottingham Forest and Notts County. Also from Lee Wood, boxer, he's from Nottingham. He had that cracking fight recently, didn't he, against Josh Warrington. I do like Lee Wood, he's a good fighter. Nottingham has made some good fighters. The station's actually quite well modelled. Yeah, I do like Nottingham. I've never been, obviously, but I do like, especially the sporting side. I don't mind Nottinghamshire cricket. We beat out. I saw Lanky beat him in the Blast last season. Was they made Stuart Broad? And here we are. And this is Nottingham where we end. But this train doesn't. Get the brakes on. And there we have it. That is Nottingham. And there we have, there are our stats. Upgrade, wow, yeah, level up on two things. Yeah, that has been Derby to Nottingham. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the main if you're somehow not already. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you next time.